This video is on trying to talk people into making pear bread. I don't think it's hard to talk you into it, but that's what it looks like. Delicious looking, isn't it? And here's the recipe for it right here. You can see right here is the recipe. And it's basically a banana bread recipe substituted with pears. But I'll tell you what, this is my last loaf. I don't know how many loaves I made this year, maybe 6 or 7 of these. I gave, well, maybe more than that, because I gave a couple away, and 3 or 4 away. And but there, man, it's freaking delicious. And you can cut it, toast it, throw some butter and grape jelly on it. I'll tell you, I even had some. I have made peach or pear honey this year, and grape jam. But it's freaking delicious. So if you want to buy some at the store, even, you know, just let them get soft. Or don't let them get soft, because if they're soft on the outside, they're probably rotten on the inside. So you got to kind of know when to start them. Or what you can do, what I did is take them when they're green, and because I used to eat them. My grandma used to have a pear tree, and I used to eat them off the ground when they were soft, and because they were so sweet, and in the summer sun they'd be nice and warm and mushy and sweet. They wasn't rotten, but she'd say they was, and I'd say, well, that's their best flavors when they're sweet like that. But she said, no, you cook them when they're green, because pears ripen from the inside out. So if you're looking at pear on a tree and you say, oh, it's not ripe because it's not soft, well, now you know that they ripen from the inside out, and by the time it ripens on the tree to the outside, it's rotten on the inside. So what you do is you take some pears from, say you buy them at the store and they're green. Just don't wait for them to get soft. Cook them. You take them, just cut the bad spots out of them, cut the stem out, and, you know, cut the spots off the skin that you don't want. I leave the skin on, and well, I leave the skin on, but I got a whatchamacallit, like a little food grinder, a food mill. Is that what it is? Where like a little handle on it, and you just twirl it around. It's got like a funnel sieve, and it squishes all the pulp out and leaves the skin. Well, anyway, that's what I do. I heat it up. I just cut it up. You don't have to put nothing in the pan. I don't put water in it. I don't put nothing in it. I just put a pan on the stove. Take a couple pears you bought, maybe 5 or 6, 7, 8 pears you got at the supermarket. Cut them up, throw them in there, heat them up. And you don't, I don't even think you have to, you know, it's just if you want to take the skin off, but you don't really have to do anything. But heat them up until they're mushy. You know, put a cover on, put a lid on it, and heat them up. Don't put them on high heat, you know, you don't want to burn them, but you stir them every once in a while. And you'll be able to smell when they're ready to be done. And then you can take a potato masher and mash them up in the pan if you want to. You don't have to be perfectly perfect mush or nothing like that. But it takes about a cup per loaf of bread, and freaking delicious. Just trying to give you a heads up on because I've never seen a pear bread recipe. But man, I got a pear tree here, and that's like the only kind of that and pepper bread is about the only 2 breads I eat anymore. Till I'm running. Well, this is my last loaf, so I'm running out. But if it talked 13,468 people into eating pear bread this winter by making it from something they get at the supermarket, then it's well worth it. I don't go for that just one person. Later.